Hello and welcome to another Blue Sun Gaming video. This time it's Gaslands. I'm going to throw down a 60 can game of a custom scenario. It's a really cool one with a scrolling table, which I saw on another YouTube channel, Gorilla Miniature Games. If you want to check that video out, there's a link in the description below. It's also featuring my shiny new toy, the War Rig. If you like the look of it and interested in how I made it, there's a video detailing the process on the channel. Now let's get to the table for some high octane wasteland warfare.
Hello everyone, we're doing another Gaslands battle report. This is a custom scenario. Basically, you've got the War Rig here, and it's just got to get off the edge of the battlefield, the edge of the table. And then if that happens, it'll win. And these cars, these three cars here, need to destroy the War Rig before it gets off. The War Rig will also win if all the other cars are destroyed. Now at the end of every turn, well the beginning of every turn, all the terrain here, each piece, and all of the cars will move 12 inches backwards. And we'll be spawning one or two new pieces of terrain along this edge. So basically the whole thing's kind of like on a conveyor belt. More terrain will be spawning, all the cars will be getting pushed off. So yeah, it's going to be more difficult than you think for the truck to get all the way across here. And this first team here, we have a War Rig. And in terms of weapons, it does not have that ram. That's just cosmetic. Looks pretty cool, right? It does have the tank cannon on top, which is mounted on the trailer and is in the front arc. Then we have two side-mounted heavy machine guns and some back-mounted rockets. Then we have this truck here. It's got a turret-mounted heavy machine gun, and that's it. This truck here has a front-mounted rockets and front-mounted heavy machine gun, I think. It might be machine gun, I'll look that up. And then we have a little buggy here who's got mines and an explosive ram. And that's that. There's 60 cans each side. I'm going to flip for pole position, so call pole or not pole?
Pole.
Alright, so that means I've got pole position the first turn, which I'm playing the fleet of cars. And at every turn we're just going to switch pole position.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to activate the this truck here. And let's start there. So these dice here on the back, they're representing our gears, so we don't forget. Maximum gear of only 4, so D4 is totally fine. Same with the truck here. Alright, so I'm not going to roll any dice. I'm just going to take the free shift and gear up to gear 2, which will give me 1 hazard. Alright, so that is 1 hazard right there. And then we're going to shoot. 3d6 from the turret mounted heavy machine gun. And that is 1 hit. You get a chance to evade. You've got 1 dice because you're in first gear.
Oh, yeah.
On a 6, you avoid taking 1 damage.
Ooh.
5. So no, you
How
take
many
it.
hit points do I have?
You've got 20 hull points. You've got a dice over there, which is a spin down there.
Right.
Starting on 20. So yeah, you go down to 19. And that is my turn. So now it's over to your truck. You've only got 1 truck to go with.
Alright, well, I guess I'll do the old
Medium straight. And then when you move this truck, the War Rig, you move the cabin, the back of the cabin, to the back of the template there.
Alright.
So you can move it up.
Oh, yeah.
The whole thing.
So the back of the cabin.
Like that, correct. Yep. And then you just clip that back on.
Oops.
Now you're up on second gear,
Yeah.
and you're going to take your hazard, which we'll put on there. Now you can shoot. Now you've got your machine guns side mounted, which it looks like only this side you'll be able to shoot at that truck there, because there's nothing in your arc there. So rolling to hit, and you've got 2 hits, 4 plus. I'm in second gear right here, so I'm going to try and evade. And I evade 1 with that 6 right there, so I'm going to lose a hull point and go down to 11, I believe. And that is the War Rig's turn. Right, just a quick note about the loadout on this War Rig particular. It's actually only got 5 build slots in rules. Which means that it wouldn't be able to have all the guns that it's got on it, because the 125mm cannon is 3, and then the rockets is 2, which is 5 already, and then the heavy machine guns on either side, that's another 2, so it'd be 7. So this truck is actually illegal. in terms of if you were building and legal for the rules, but it doesn't matter. We're just having fun. So that is the loadout on that truck. The other thing is actually 58 cans. Everything comes to 58 cans for these guys for the war rig, and the other fleet of cars comes to 59. So we're, you know, one can. And also we're just going to keep track of the gear phase with that die right there. So gear phase 1 right now. Okay, so this buggy's going to go now, and we're going to go gentle. We are going to roll some dice here because we want to gear up as much as we can. So let's do it. Handling it 4 on the buggy. So a hazard, a shift, a slide, which we don't want, and a shift. Well, let's see what we can do. We get a free shift. So free shift will get rid of that. Then we'll get rid of that one, and then we'll use the. So really, we're not getting anywhere. But we're just going to take a hazard and go to gear 2. And that's the buggy there. Done. We do not have range or any guns that can hit the war rig, so that's that for the buggy. And our last car is this truck here, and this truck has front mounted rockets, so we're going to get in there and have a shot straight away. Excuse me, second gear, using that for our free one, so that's going to give us a hazard. We're going to go up to gear 2 straight away, and then we're just going to move. I'm not going to roll any dice yet, it's too risky. Right to there, and then we're going to put some rockets to the side of the truck, the war rig. 66 for the rockets, 3 hits. So you got 2 dice to evade because you're in second gear. Yep. Now this has got blast, so every hit that goes through is going to give you 1 hazard. It's pretty nasty. So that was not any 6s, so you're going to take 2 damage and 2 more hazards, so you're on 3 hazards now. Just a quick note on how the actual war rig works. If you haven't used it before. So basically, if the war rig is straight at the start of its turn, and it ends the turn articulated, so bent, then you get 1 hazard. And at the start of your turn, if the war rig is bent, and you do not finish your activation straight, then you also get another hazard. 2 more hazards because of the blast on the rockets, and now we're going to go to gear phase 2. And I'm in pole position, so it's starting with me again. Alrighty, first up is going to be this truck again, real original of me. And it's going to do the same as last time. I'm going to move up to here. I'm going to take a hazard, shift up a gear because we're still in second gear, so we get a free shift. We're going to go to third gear. So 2 hazards and turret-mounted heavy machine gun now into the war rig. So 3d6 for the heavy machine gun, and it's 1 hit. You get 2 dice to evade with. And none, so you take 1 hull point. And that's me done, so it's over to you. Sorry, we actually forgot some more shots. The front-mounted heavy machine gun and the 1 crew member, that's free, can shoot into the war rig as well on turn. So 46. So that's another 3 hits, and I believe you get to dodge this as well. No, so you're going to take another 3 hits. Okay. So I'm getting into you pretty good, pretty early.
Down to 14 now. Right. I'll do a gentle right-hand turn.
Yep. You're going to roll any dice. You're in second gear, so you're going to get a free shift from that. You do have 3 hazards, and you've only got 2 handling, so it might be risky roll dice.
How else can I get rid of my hazards?
Well, the only way you can get rid of them is by not gearing up and removing one, but you kind of want to gear up at least 1 more gear, or rolling dice. So 4 plus to roll a shift, so you have 50-50 chance of rolling shift. Yeah. Otherwise it's a hazard or something worse.
Maybe I'll hold off.
Yep, so you're going to gear up and take your 4th hazard.
How many till I spin out?
6.
Yeah, I'll roll next time.
Okay. The cabin to the front.
Yeah.
The back of it. Like that, yep.
That.
And then you need to have your trailer trailing like on the template. You meant to leave the template there. But I think it's okay. That's roughly how it is.
Okay.
So that means that you can get your back arc into that, your side arc into this one here. Yeah, so you'll be able to shoot your rockets at the truck over there. However, that is going to give you another hazard because you've ended your turn articulated and you started the move straight. It's going to be 5 hazards. 66 rockets into the truck at the back here, and then 3d6 from your side.
Alright, here we go.
Now, you're not in range of your handguns. Your handguns are medium range. So who do you want to do first?
Let's do the rockets.
Yep.
Let's go.
So 6d6. Oh, whoa. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What? Why so much anger? All right, so I'm in second gear. I get 2 dice to try and evade. I need 6s. Come on, give me some 6s. Nothing. That's 8 damage. That's going to wipe me out straight away.
Really?
Every hit that I take, because it's a blast weapon, gives me a hazard. So I'm going to get 8 extra hazards and just wipe out after this. Which means I won't be able to shoot you in the back with my rockets later. Wow, that's a huge shot. All right, so I'm going to take 8 hull points. So yeah, there's 8 hazards. Which means that after we've resolved this shot, I'll be wiping out. Alrighty, so now you've got 3d6 with your heavy machine gun.
That's cool. It makes sense. You just
Onto
get
this.
blasted by a whole bunch of rockets.
Yeah, it's just like rockets just hit right in front of the car and it's gone. 2 hits, and I'm in third gear now because I've geared up in the last turn. So 6s, nothing. So I'm going to take another 2 damage on that. Okay, so this truck goes down to 9. So that's a lot of carnage already. Okay, so now wipe out. You're on 5, so you're still okay. 1 more you'd wipe out. But I'm on 8, like 9. So I have to roll on a 1. A 1, I flip. Wasn't going fast enough to flip, so now you can just face me in any direction you want. I remove all my hazards and then I'm back down to first gear.
Mm-hmm.
So which
Any
way?
direction?
Yeah, you can face me in any direction.
I guess I'll just turn you around.
Yeah. Cool. And the great thing about that is we're in gear phase 2 now, so I'm not going to be able to shoot for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty, so now it's just back to me. And we've got this truck, which can't go anymore, and my buggy. So it's just my buggy. The buggy is just going to burn forward, medium straight. And we're going to roll some dice. Yeah, it's okay. That was a hazard. So we're going to remove that. Then we're going to shift up a gear, which is going to give us a hazard. And then we're going to take another hazard for the spin. I'm going to move here. And then I'm just going to spin like that. And now, if I'm in medium range, I can shoot my handguns, which I am. So I think I've got 2 crew on the buggy, so I can shoot 2d6 worth of shots at the war rig. 2d6 from the handguns from the buggy. Ooh, 3 hits.
Oh, what?
Yeah, they're angry.
What's handguns going to do to that thing?
So now you're on third gear, so you get 3 dice to try and evade. What? Handguns, shotguns, I don't know, rocks.
I suppose.
2 6s! What? Alright, so you can take 1 damage. So that concludes gear phase 2. So now on to gear phase 3, and the game's already got pretty brutal. It's going to start with me again. So after a little bit of thought, I'm going to go with the buggy here. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing. Try and roll a little bit better. We're going to go medium straight, which is still going to give us 1 free shift. I'm going to roll some dice. Come on. What is that? That's terrible. Okay, so I'm going to push it because I think that's awful. We don't need the spins at the moment. So come on. Oh my God, it didn't get much better, did it? So I got a free one. So I'm going to go to 5 hazards and gear up to 4th gear. Cancelling the other 2. So we're right there. And yeah, we've got 5 hazards now. So living dangerously. All right, now handguns again into the side of the war rig. 1 hit. 2 dice to evade, so you're in 3rd gear. And you're trying to get 1-6. Nope, you take another damage. Down to 12. Yellow truck on 9 and black truck on 4. Okay, so you're going to go. You decided to go medium straight.
Yep.
Not rolling any dice.
No.
So you can remove one of those hazards. And it'll end your trailer straight, which means you won't get an extra one. So yeah, you're going to end up at the end of that with 4 hazards, but you're not going to gear up to gear 4. There, yep. And then your trailer's going to be straight because. All right, and now are you in range to shoot? Unfortunately, you're out of range of the truck there. However, you're just out of arc there. So you're only going to be able to shoot. The heavy machine gun right there, yeah. from your side arc. Yeah, that one.
All right.
So that's 3d6. Actually, You're not within medium. If you were within medium, your handguns could shoot as well. It's very close.
Oh.
What's that? 1. So 1.
One.
I'm in third gear. So 3 to evade. And I get it. So no damage. Alrighty, so this truck is going to go medium straight again. And I'm going to shift up. So we're just going to take the hazard and shift up to 4th, which is pretty close there. Means I'm going to get another round of shooting, which is nice. So right there, 4th gear with 3 hazards. Now I'm going to shoot my heavy machine gun and my 2 handgunners. 5 dice into you. Wow, 5 hits.
What?
I'm just mowing you down. You've got 3 dice to evade.
No. Oh,
1, so 4 damage.
Oh.
Yeah, was it? Are you down to 8 now?
Yep.
Wow. All right. Okay, so that is the end of that turn. So now we're in gear phase 4, and we've only got my 2 cars to go. Alrighty. So with the buggy, I really want to like go really fast, but I'm gonna wipe out if I do that. So I think yes, the buggy is gonna go medium straight, and we're gonna roll some dice because we want to go fast. All right, here we go.
Oh.
Look at that. That's a bit better. That's all we want. We're going to cancel that. We're going to shift up and cancel. And then we get a free one still. So we're going to cancel another one off that. So we're in 5th gear now. And we've just gone straight to here. Which means we can continue on our merry way. However, our options have dramatically decreased in terms of what maneuvers we can do. All right, I'm just in range, like just in range to shoot at your war rig there. It's a 6 and a 3, so that's a miss. So 2 hits though. So you're in 3rd gear.
Yep. 3.
Yeah, 3 dice. 1 for each gear.
Okay.
Looking for 6s, and you get 1. So you're going to take another damage though. Now over to my truck. Okay, so my truck here is in 4th gear. Is just going to go medium straight again. Now that is hazardous material, so I'm going to go over the top of that and immediately get a hazard when I do that. So right to there after that move. And this turret-mounted heavy machine gun has been really good for me, so we're going to shoot it again, plus 2 handguns, so that's 5 and 6. 3. So you got 3 dice. Nothing, so another 3. And then I'm done. The buggy is going to go long. We don't need to be in 6th gear. We're just going to go long to here. Not going to roll any dice. And now we're on to the next turn, back to gear phase 1, and you've got pole position. Yes, my mistake. We've got to move everything back 12 inches for the scrolling road. Now, I believe that this means that this guy here is going to be off the table, so we're just going to leave him on the very edge of the table, that car. But yeah, we're just going to go ahead and move everything back and come back when that's done. Okay, so now we're going to spawn some more terrain. So this is what it looks like after that. I might have moved things slightly wrong, but that's fine. That's how it looks. So you can see the truck's still got a long way, the war rig's still got a long way to go. It's not looking likely that he's going to get off the board. Probably have to kill everyone. All right, so now we're going to spawn some more terrain. So on a 4, 5, or 6, it's 2 pieces. Okay, so these are the 2 pieces of terrain that we're spawning. So the first one, what we're going to do is we're going to roll a d6. On a 1, 2, 3, it's going to be that side, and a 4, 5, 6 is going to be this side of the center line, and a d12, and we're going to just scatter it that many inches. So this one is going to go this way 1 inch. So really, we don't have to measure that. It's coming on about there. And now roll for the crate. So a d6 and a d12. And that's going that way 3 inches. So really, that's about there. So what are you going to do, Mr. War Rig?
Well, if I make any kind of turn, I'm going to take a hazard, right? Gentle turn to the left.
Yep. Cool. You're going to roll some dice. So let's have a look at that. You're in 3rd gear, so that's going to give you nothing.
I'm about to get taken out.
So you're gonna roll some.
Gun.
I know that truck has been an MVP.
Yeah.
Look for those shifts. Shift. And the suspense. Spin.
Ooh.
All right. So you can cancel. You can just cancel that and stay in third gear, and then you'll get a hazard.
All right.
It's probably the best you can do.
What happens if the truck spins?
Honestly, I don't know. I have to look it up. Yep. And then move the trailer up so that it's facing the.
So just sort of straight up.
Well, yeah, basically, yeah. So now you're articulated, which means you're at the end of your turn, and you were straight. So you're going to take a hazard now.
Yeah.
So you're going to have 5 hazards. You've got heavy machine gun that way, and then heavy machine gun plus the other gunners, the other crew members. So that's 3. So you've got 66 at the truck here, and 3d6 at the buggy. What do you want to do first?
Let's do the buggy first.
All right, so 3d6 at the buggy. And that's 1 hit, yep. And I'm in 5th gear, so I have 5 dice to try and dodge this. Yep, he dodges all. Now you got 66 on the yellow truck.
All right, here we go.
Ooh, that's good. That's 5 hits, and I'm in 4th gear, so I've got 4 dice to try and dodge. Wow, I'm rolling good. It's still 3 though, so I go down to 6.
Okay.
Okay, the buggy's going to go. I'm just going to go long forwards. Oh, yeah, I'm just going to... Oh. All right, I'm going to go long forwards. This is probably going to be disastrous. And do I want to roll some dice? I want to roll some dice because if I get a slide...
Doesn't he got an exploding ram?
He does have an exploding ram, but I want to drop mines and then spin around and then head on you with the exploding ram. I'm going to roll some dice because if I get a spin and a slide, like I can slide and then put the mines right in front of you and won't be able to avoid running over them. So let's roll some dice. We're looking for... We've got 2 spins. Oh no, that's terrible. That's not good at all. So I can get rid of one of those and then wipe out. Yeah, so I've got to... Damn it. I'm going to push it and re-roll these. I need to roll very good here. Oh no. So yeah, just to clear up all that rambling, I'm going to cancel that, remove a hazard, so it's going to drop me to 4, and then I'm going to take the slide, which is going to give me a hazard, which is going to put me back to 5. So I'm not going to wipe out, and then I'm going to come to here, like that, and then I'm going to drop some mines. The war rig, it's going to be a close one. That's that, and I can also shoot you with 1 handgun, because I think it costs me a slot to use the mines, so that misses. Now I've just got that yellow truck there. I've also got this guy. Let's just do him. So I'm just going to do the reverse here, like that. And we are going to roll some dice, because we want to try and get up another gear. Double shift, wow. All right, so we'll go up to 2nd and drop the hazard from it. So he's right there. Now the truck, and we're just going to go medium straight again. We're going to stay in 4th gear, and we are going to drop one of those hazards. So that's done. Benefit of having a turret gun is I never have to turn. 2 handgunners and the heavy machine gun into the war rig.
Ooh,
There you go.
lucky.
1 hit. Oh, nothing. So you take
I'm
1.
down to 1. Hang on.
No, you're not. You're down to... I did 1 to you.
Oh, all right.
Only. So you're down to 3?
Down to 3.
Yeah. So that's the beginning of gear phase 2, and you're in pole position. So you're up first with the big old war rig there. What are you going to do?
I think I'm going to drive into that buggy sitting there.
Yeah. Okay. So you're effectively going to smash into him. So you don't. Here's the thing: you don't have to roll because you automatically get a shift. But if you roll really well, you might not even wipe out. So you might as well roll those 2 dice to try and
the mines.
The mines are there. We were taking photos, so we took it away. So yeah, the mines are right there, and I think you are going to run over them. Let's put the template back down. So yeah, you're going to take a hit from those mines. So there's a good chance you're going to wipe out here, but roll your dice. Shift and hazard. So that just cancels it out, and then you can shift up with the free one to 4th gear, so you do more damage.
All right.
And then yeah, you can move him in. So just like that. And that will end straight though, because that's how it works.
Yeah.
And I'll just check the damage. That's going to be a T-bone, I reckon. Firstly, we'll resolve the smash attack. Now, you're 2 classes heavier, so that is 4 dice extra.
Yeah.
And you're in 4th gear, which is what a tailgate gives. T-bone gives you. So you're going to have 8 dice against the buggy.
Cool.
So a big smash attack.
Buggy demolition.
I mean, it was pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, that's pretty
All right, so if I need to evade 2 to live.
6, 8. Yeah.
Oh, 0. So the buggy is going to die.
Yeah.
And he might explode because he's got like explosive ram and stuff.
Oh, no.
But before that, let's resolve this mines. We're going to remove that template now. 3d6 damage, and they got blast. So every hit is going to give you another hazard. So that is 2 hits. Mm-hmm. You do get 4 dice to evade because you're in 4th gear.
Oh.
That's 1. You're going to wipe out anyway because you're going to get +1 for the blast and then plus another 2 because you chose to smash attack.
Okay.
So you're going to go to like 7 hazards. But you're going to take 1 damage from that. And now, shooting phase. Now, normally, you can't shoot if you're touching. But I'm going to say because all of the weapons are mounted on the trailer there, you're not distracted. It makes sense, right? So I'm going to say you can shoot any of the guns mounted on the trailer. So you will be able to shoot your heavy machine gun. You could also shoot your cannon into the buggy.
Yes.
But obviously the buggy's already dead. So yeah, this guy goes short straight to here. Becomes a wreck. Because the explosive ram is highly explosive, I'm going to explode on a 6, a result of 6. So 4, 5, or 6. Because it's going to be 4 plus 2. 2. So he doesn't explode. He's just dead and a wreck. And now you're going to see if you wipe out. Oh, no, actually, sorry. Shooting first. There's going to be 7 dice because you have 4 crew members that aren't shooting, 1 shooting the heavy machine gun. So yeah, 7 dice. This is a lot. So I've got 6 hit points left. All right, roll it in here.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Not a good roll. 6 there, though.
A couple of 5s.
So that's 4 hits. I think I'm in 4th gear. You moved a die, so 4th gear. I've got 4 dice to evade. I evade 1, and you got, what, 4 hits did I just say? 3, yeah, it was 4. It was a 6 and 2 hits. So I'm going to take 3 damage. Roll a dice to see if you wipe out. So you've got to try and roll 4, 5, or 6, I think. You don't wipe out.
How many?
You need to roll over your current gear, so 5 or 6.
That's right. 6.
You in any direction, which I'm not sure how it works with the war rig, so I'll check that. If you don't move anywhere, you do go down to gear 1 and remove all your hazards. So you just don't rotate it. So you just stay like that, exactly like that.
Okay.
And that's that. But you're back to first gear, so you're not going to get another turn. Okay, so this truck is going to do a gentle, and it's not. Yeah, we're going to do a gentle this turn, and then maybe next turn we'll try and do something a bit more extreme. I think I'm going to roll some dice too. Maybe I can try and shift down. Or just get a slide. Oh my god. Oh no, that's terrible. Alright. So I'm going to push it and re-roll both of them. This is why you should never roll dice with a truck. I'm just going to cancel that and just end here and still be in 4th gear. Oh, that's not good. 2 more hazards. And go back to 3rd gear because I think I'm going to need to do that to be able to turn. So I'm down to 3rd gear and probably going to run into that rock next turn and then get plowed into by a war rig. All right, this guy here, we're going to do gentle. It's going to give me a free shift. So we're just going to go up to here, take a hazard, go to 3rd gear. Then that's going to be gear phase 3, so you're out, so it's just me again. So I'm going to do a gentle again. This time I'm going to roll some dice. Double spin. I'm not going to bother re-rolling, I'm just going to take it and not gear up. So I'm going to spin like that. Take 2 hazards, so I actually should be on 3 hazards now. But this might finish you off because I'm going to fire a rocket at you. And I'm going to shoot with my heavy machine guns. So let's do the rocket first. 66. Oh man. So 2, 4, 5, 6. So 6 hits. And you're in first gear, so you have 1 die.
Oh god, it's all the way up.
Doesn't dodge, and you're on what, 3 hull?
2.
2. Okay, so that explodes you. So you just want to roll to see if you explode. You've got highly explosive, so on 4, 5, 6 you explode.
You exploded.
You do explode. I'll just check to see if it actually reaches that. I think it does. So yeah, it does for sure. So you're going to go forwards short. And then you're going to explode. And yeah, that's going to do 66 damage because you're a heavyweight onto my truck there. So can you finish my truck off?
Okay, before he runs into the rock.
It's going to run into the rocks anyway. So 2. And I get to evade, and I'm in third gear. So nothing. So I'm going to take 2 and go to 1. Is it?
1.
Yeah. So that's not going to kill me, but next turn I'm going to smash into that. But that's the game anyway. The war rig has been destroyed. So we just won with the fleet of cars. But I mean, this truck was on 4 and this truck was on 1. So, I mean, that's a really close game. It was super fun and I love the scrolling table. So yeah, handshake, well played. And yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. If you have any comments or suggestions, please drop us a line below. There's more videos on the way, and I hope you can join us in one of those. Until then, take it easy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.